Alright guys, welcome back to Sir Scotland TV for a late night Hearts review. Now I didn't get to watch the game today, unfortunately. I have this shitty thing called work. It's a 4-letter word that, let's be honest, everybody fucking hates, but most people have to do it, and I am one of those most people. So I didn't get to see the game, however, did get in after eating a shite dinner. I managed to watch the highlights, and it finished in Paisley. St Mirren 1, Hearts 1. My initial thought when I heard the result in work was disappointment, because I do think Hearts are the third best team. I truly believe that Hearts have the third best squad in the league. I'm not saying we're a million miles ahead of everyone else, but I do believe there is a bit of a gap. And when you have that gap, when you're the third best team, I think you go in to most games expecting to win. I'm not saying that if we don't beat St Mirren and Paisley it's a disaster, not at all, but unless we're playing like Celtic or Rangers, maybe Aberdeen away, I do expect us to go into games, and the goal, the objective for me is to win. And that is no different today. I'm not going to go in to the St Mirren game hoping we get a draw. That, to me, that would be, we're going into this game today. If you offered me a draw before the start of the match, I wouldn't have took a draw, because I felt like we're good enough and I felt like the win was there. However, with hindsight, looking back at it, I think a draw wasn't a bad result, because we didn't really perform today. From what I seen in the highlights, St Mirren were the better side, especially in the first half. We were kind of fortunate to go into the break only 1-0 down. St Mirren had a lot of chances. Sander Clark had to make a couple of saves. Now the St Mirren goal was very fortunate. Free kick, took a deflection. Sander Clark was sent the wrong way. Nothing he could do about it. And then in the second half, when we equalised, we got a bit of fortune as well. But I guess maybe we deserved that due to St Mirren's luck. So Robert Snodgrass crosses it from the sideline and just no one touches it. The goalkeeper just, I don't know, he just leaves it, or he's expecting a touch on it, but the cross just comes straight in and curls in, takes a bounce, and then just goes into the net. So that was us 1-1. A bit fortunate, but I felt like the longer the game went, the more we got into it, and I think the better we became. And there was this chance for Shankland. Cross came in, and he should have made it 2-1. I mean, this is perfect ball for Shankland. It comes in, and there's nobody else you'd want to be on the end of this. He rises up, but he jumps too soon. So it's almost like when he made connection with the ball, he was like just about to... He was almost like coming down. He was like descending in the air. He did not time the jump, so he didn't get a clean connection. He couldn't get enough power on it. He couldn't get enough on the header. But I mean, this was a perfect chance. I mean, it was just outside the 6-yard box. Any other time, you'd expect Shankland to score this. I mean, if it was a penalty, I'm sure he would have banged it in. But no, you expect Shankland to score this, and if it goes in, then maybe we come away with all 3 points. It didn't go in though, and that was the best chance that we had of getting the win. Late on, St Mirren had a man sent off. I think it was Marcus Fraser? He jumps over his own player in an attempt to get to the ball, and one of his legs comes down on... I can't even remember who it was, but I can't remember who it was, but his leg comes down on the Hearts player, and he gets sent off. When you originally see it, it looks bad. It does look bad. It looks very bad. However, when I seen it on the replay, even though one of his boots comes literally right down on the leg, you can see that he pulls out at the last second. The boot that's about to land on the Hearts player's leg, it's pissing me off that I can't remember who it was, but you can see that Marcus Fraser begins to lift his leg to try and avoid contact. So look, I'm under no illusion this looked bad, and it probably was bad, and it was dangerous. It was dangerous, but at the end of the day, I don't think there was any intent in there. He did not do this on purpose. If he wanted to land on him, he could have, he could have landed on him, and it could have been a serious injury, but he did pull out at the last minute. He did lift his leading leg, so I don't know, I thought a red card was a bit harsh. I would have probably gave a yellow, especially when VAR, and you can slow it down and you can see the replays and you can see that he pulls it. I mean, in normal time, I can completely understand the red card, but I think once you watch this back on VAR, I would actually give a yellow, but it didn't really change anything, it still finished 1-1, so a decent day for us, picking up a point. Like I said, not the worst result in the world, and to be honest, it probably could have been a defeat. So if we look at it, glass half full, then we've came away with a point that maybe we didn't really deserve. And I don't think it matters, man. We're still going to get third. Obviously, I would have rather won the game. We didn't. We had to settle for a point, and it is what it is, you know. Disappointed Shankland didn't score that goal. He really should have made it 2-1 at that point, but it wasn't to be, and we just continue on, guys. So yeah, unfortunately didn't get to see the game, did get to see the highlights, so it wasn't that much to show from a Hearts perspective, but I just hope that we can push on and be better next time. Aberdeen won the day, so that closes the gap to third place, but honestly, I'm not worried. I think we'll finish third easily. I'd be surprised if we don't finish third by about 7-9 points, something like that. So yeah, I'm not worried. Aberdeen won the day, but we'll beat Aberdeen when we play Aberdeen. No worries. Anyway, guys, that's good. I'll catch you in the next one. Leave a like, leave a comment, and yeah, hopefully I don't have to fucking work the next time Hearts are playing. But until then, until next time, peace.